Hello! Today's video will be about putting on ballet makeup.
So we're going to start Jessie off with a primer to help her makeup stay on all night long for the concert.
Ooh, that feels nice.
So just smoothing it all over the entire face. And then we're starting off with a liquid foundation, and we're just going to pop on a little bit on her little sore here. Any other little spots or dark patches. And then just smooth evenly over the rest of the face, making sure that we work all the way up to the hairline and around the edges so it's blended in nice and evenly. Okay. Okay, you look nice and blended. Okay, and then we're going to do a foundation face powder. Just working with large strokes over the face so that it blends in nicely. Okay, then we're going to go on with the rouge. Working up and down the cheekbone.
That's very red. It looks red on the camera.
Yeah, it's very red. We want nice dark red on the stage.
Not burgundy though.
Not burgundy. So that we don't look sick, because if we don't have enough on, kids tend to look like they're sick. They look very, very pale under the lights. So you would never wear it down the street like this, but we do need it really dark for on the stage.
Of course.
If you can't find their cheekbones, get them to do a little fish face. Can you do fish face? Suck your cheeks in, that's it. And then you can see the cheekbone there. Nicely.
I'm a fish.
Okay. And then you can do a little bit of face powder over the top just to help it blend in.
That went on my ear.
Sorry. Okay. Might just do a little bit in the corners and under the eyes. Okay. Bristle. Get off little bristle. Okay. Right. Next we're ready for eyes. Now, personally, Jessie doesn't like eyeliner or mascara.
Yeah, but
So
I'll do it anyway.
We use stick-on lashes, which just makes things a whole lot easier and less painful for everybody.
Yeah, because if you see here, I have thin eyelashes.
So we're going to get an eyelash and just get Jessie to close her eyes for me, and that just makes things so much easier if they can just close their eyes. Now I'm just going to measure it up to her eye, so I'll put it up to her eye like that and just mark with my finger where her eyelash goes up to, and now I'm going to trim here so it fits her eye perfectly.
There's the bit of eyelash.
And then using some eyelash glue, I'm just going to get the lid off.
She can't get the lid off.
Okay, I got the lid. Alright, so just showing you here, I'm just going to get the eyelash glue and I'm just going to glue along the edge of the lash. Get plenty on there. You see what I'm doing there? Just gluing along the very edge of the lash. I put a little bit extra on both ends because that's where it tends to lift up. And then you just want to let it just go tacky for a second. Just give it a little blow and get it tacky. Okay, that's nice and tacky now. Just close your eye. And I just pop that on. And then just hold it there for a second, and she'll just have to sit there with her eye closed for a minute while we just let that dry. Now they become a lot easier to stick on once you've got a couple of layers of glue on there. So if you do it a couple of times, like do a couple of practice runs and use your lashes a couple of times, they'll stick on a lot better than trying to use brand new ones on the night.
What was that?
Okay, just leave that shut for a minute while I do the other one. So just getting the other one, doing the same thing, just measure, mark, cut, and stick. And Jessie's just sitting nice and still with her eyes shut. She doesn't have to worry about looking up or keeping her eye open and still or anything for her lashes. She can just sit there with her eyes shut for a minute and relax. While I get the other one ready.
Good book would be nice.
Book inside your eyelids.
Yeah.
So it's obviously not sticking very well. Oh, yeah, notice.
Yeah.
That's okay, it's sticking alright. Okay, close. And just sitting it right on top of her eyelashes. And just giving that a blow. And now just sitting still for a second with your eyes shut. Might have put that one a bit crooked, did too. Just sit there and let it dry for a second. So while she's sitting there letting that dry, we'll do her eyeshadow. While she's got her eyeshadow.
9:30 to 9:41.
So we're going to start off with a peach on her eyelids, but I'm just using the compact here, and it's slightly bronzy peach. I'm just going to use that on her eyelids, but you can use any peach or a light bronze or light brown. on the eyelids. If it's not very dark at all, you can dip it in water. It will darken up a bit. Just blending it right in. And other one. Okay, then I'm going to use a dark brown to go along the crease here. Midway across her eye here. So starting midway and working across. And then working up from the edge of her eye up towards her eyebrow here. And then bringing it across to meet the tip, to make that little triangle shape there, and then just filling it in there. And doing that on both sides. Okay, done. Alright, so now we're going to do the white. Actually, we'll do the eyebrows first. So I'm just going to use a little eyebrow brush to just brush up her eyebrows, up and across. Now, if your child has really light eyebrows, it's really important to use an eyebrow pencil. Jessie's fairly dark, so you don't really have to worry. I just like to fill in this last part here so you can see a consistent eyebrow all the way to the end. Also helps to have a bit of an outline when you're doing the white underneath. You can also use your dark brown eyeshadow. Just lightly brush the brown over the lashes, over the brow. Okay. So different people use different things for the white. I like to use a white pencil up under the brow, and starting from the inside of the brow, working around up under the eyebrow, right to the edge there. And do the other eye. You can just use your pencil for the whole thing, or you can just use your white eyeshadow. And again, if your white eyeshadow is not dark enough or bright enough, just wet it. So I'm just going to blend with our white eyeshadow in our little compact that we recommend.
Um, 14, 17.
You're picking, are you?
Yeah, just a little tiny bit.
Okay, so blending in some of the white eyeshadow now under the eye and all the way across, filling in that gap all the way across there. Now, a lot of the Eisteddfod girls who have been doing this for a little while like to use their shimmer stick, so we'll demonstrate shimmer stick now too. So this is your shimmer stick. It's a nice sort of shimmery, sparkly white stuff that we put under the eyebrow there. It just really makes it kind of sparkle. It's also really easy to blend, so it looks a lot smoother and nicer. Okay. Okay, let's just open Jessie's eyes up. Make sure none of her bottom lashes are stuck to her top lashes, which sometimes happens. And this one. Okay. And now we'll get our liquid liner. And I highly recommend this marker, and the one that we have on the list is this one, which is just a liquid marker, and it's just so much easier to work with. Yeah, it just makes life so much easier. So you just basically just draw the line from the tip of your brown shadow into the corner of their eye. And if you start from the outside and work in, it's so much easier to get them even. If you start from here and try to get them even, it's a lot harder. So again, just working from the outside into the corner of the eye there. Now I'm going to get Jessie to open her eyes and look up. And we're just going to do her under the eye eyeliner. And really, you don't need to get it right up under the eye like you would if you're putting your own makeup on. It just makes it uncomfortable, especially for the little kids, and you really can't tell from the audience. If it's down a little bit from their lashes, opens their eyes up anyway. So Jessie's just going to look up for me. Good girl. And I'm just going to start here, working my way across. Keep looking up, sweet. Good girl. And working across to the edge of my line there. And then the other side. Looking up, sweet. And you'll notice that I'm not going all the way up to her eyes there, so it's not making her uncomfortable. Don't worry if you make any little mistakes, just get your little cotton bud out and just fix that up. There you go. And you can see, look, that just looks exactly like I've done mascara and eyeliner on the top with her lashes on, but she hasn't had to go through getting mascara on, which she's very happy about. Okay, and that's the eyes done. And now for her lips, we're going to do a lip liner, and you'll notice that I've actually put foundation on her lips, and that'll help to keep her lipstick on as well with the primer on there.
Sure, the
Okay, so I've just got a lip liner pencil here, really cheap. Okay, and starting from the outside in, starting from here, just working your way up along the edge of the lip. And with the bottom, starting from the edge, working your way in. And then other side. If your child has really small lips, it's okay to go outside of the lip line and make them a little bit bigger. Okay, now that she's got her lip line on and we've done it all the way to the corners, making sure that we've met up at the corners there. Yep, we're just going to go on with her non-smudge, long-last lipstick, which is on your list. And this is fantastic because once it dries, that's it. It's not going anywhere. She can eat with it. She can costume change and not worry about getting things over her head. It's not going to smudge on her face, on her friends, on her costume. and I won't have to touch it up all night. Making sure that you go over the lip liner, because the lip liner will not last all night, but this will. And we've had this one for years and it's still going strong, so very good investment. Okay. And I think, Missy, you are done.
Yay!
And that is makeup for the stage, for ballet.
Yes, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and here is who did the makeup.
Thank you. And
Just show your face. No, show your face.
Hi.
Goodbye.